Lovebug. If you happen to be new here, my name is Mercedes Vaughn, and my channel is all about being the intersection between faith, fashion, and fragrance. So if that is your vibe, consider joining the Lovebug tribe. This week's shout out goes to these amazing individuals. Thank you so much for showing your girl some love. It's greatly appreciated. If you want a shout out from little old me, you gotta talk to me down below in the comments and you will get a shout out in one of my future videos. Now, hopping into today's video, baby, we are talking some new end products. So we have some beauty, we have some body care, fragrance, all of the things. So if you want to see some of the things that I picked up, go grab your snacky snack, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So all the things that we're going to talk in today's video have kind of been picked up since like September. So some of the things I picked up since September and October primarily. So first we're going to start with like beauty, some lip care. So I picked up this Ruby Kisses is the Intense Lip Liner in the shade Brown. I love this because it has the brush on the end of it. So I was able to get this from the beauty supply store. So it was like $1 or $2. That's what I'm wearing right now. I don't know if you can see it, but it's the lip liner that I'm wearing. And so I really do enjoy this, and I love that like you have the brush to smudge it out if you like to do that, like smudging to blend, and you don't always have to like just do it with your lips. I have this in another color, like a burgundy color, so I really do enjoy this. So, and it's the beauty supply store, so it's definitely cost effective, so I really am enjoying this. So next up we have Curology. It is the lip balm in the scent Vanilla. I think this is very neat, right? Because it has a little circle piece and then you slide it down and out comes the chapstick. So I think that is very neat. I got this from TJ Maxx. I want to say it was like $4. So I thought it was like really good, just something to try and, you know, just give it a chance and try something new. What I will say is I think it's okay. For $4, I'm not expecting miracle. So I would definitely say it's a pretty decent formulation. Is it going to be the best lip balm or chapstick that you ever have in your life? Probably not, but if you see it, I would definitely say give it a try. So that was Curology. Next up, we are moving into body washes. So I have the Philosophy Sweet Vanilla and Fig. I got this from TJ Maxx for $9.99. This is currently in my shower right now. And as you can see, I've been using it. I've had it for probably a couple of weeks. It's one of the alternating body washes. I try to keep like definitely no more than like 2 or 3 in my shower at a time. I think this is a very sweet take on Fig. I wouldn't say I get a whole lot of vanilla, but I do enjoy this. I think it is a very light wash. So if you like beast mode washes and you want to be able to smell it for, you know, the next 3 to 4 business days, then this probably not be for you. But it has that traditional Philosophy body wash formula, which I do enjoy. I would definitely say this is definitely one to get your nose on. So next up we have Kopari. This is the Toasted Vanilla Shower Oil, and I got this from Marshall's for $12.99. Now, I bought this the same time that I bought the other one, and what I'm going to say about this, I think that this is good. I think that for a shower oil to go from a oil to a foam, does it do that? Yes. Now, I would say your shower tools that you use are going to be, honestly, I think how you will get the best experience out of this. I am a washcloth kind of girl. I'm a rag kind of girl. I'm just going to be honest. So for me, I don't find that this does an extreme lather. So if you are into like African net sponges or loofahs, then I do think that you would get more of a soapy lather if you want that like extreme suds. So what I will do, because it does not get super sudsy as I would like for a body wash, what I've been doing is I would do one of 2 things. I will mix it in with my last body wash to get the sudsy from my body wash, but also get the hydration from this. Or I will go in, do my last body wash step, and then finalize with this before getting out of the shower. So just do like a wash off. So I'm not expecting this to cleanse. I just think that it's really being used for hydration. And I'm like, as someone who uses a rag, like I have to pump out like 10 of these just for it to even get to a really decent suds and lather. So I would definitely say this is going to be one of those things that you have to test out and see if you like it. I am a dry skin girly, so I do see it from that lens. Is it hydrating? Yes. Now, I would see myself repurchasing this in comparison to some of the other things that I've tried that are like shower oils type of situations. As of right now, I would definitely prioritize this and put this as my number one over the other products that I've tried so far. That is, that is always subject to change, but that is where I stand right now. So I do enjoy it. Would I say I have to rush out and go repurchase? Not necessarily, but if I see it, I probably would consider it again. So once again, I got this from Marshalls, so I would definitely say check your local TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I know other stores carry Kopari, but I think TJ Maxx and Marshalls is the best way you're going to get some bang for your buck, especially if you've never tried the products before. So next up, we are moving into moisturizers, and I have two of the new Jergens lotions. We have Warm Amber, which is Warm Amber, Vibrant Peach, and Soft Powder, and then Sparkling Berry, which is Juicy Red Berries and Sparkling Champagne. So as you can see, I have not used this one, so I cannot speak too much on this one, but I remember this one just kind of smelling like, honestly, kind of like cocoa butter. You get like a cocoa butter with a hint of fruitiness, and I think that comes from that peach. I enjoy amber, so I do think that I will enjoy this. Like I said, I have not tried this specific one, so I can't speak to whether or not the formulation is exactly the same, but I have used this one and I'm going to give my thoughts. Now, does Jergens have a good formula? I think Jergens has a pretty moderate formula. I think most people enjoy Jergens, can rock with Jergens. I think that they are moderately moisturizing. I can definitely see some people saying, okay, I need a little bit more, I have to add to it. And a lot of people, or some people just being like, it works good for me, I don't have to add anything to it. So what I will say is I enjoy the formula on this. The thing that's a little for me is it smells good, but I feel like the baseline of the product itself, like the product smell, comes through. So it's not just scented. You get that product smell in the wearing experience. And I can definitely see that being a turnoff for someone. I would say if you are an EOS lotions girly, I would say this is most comparable to Pink Champagne. And as of right now, I would definitely say I would repurchase Pink Champagne over this one. Formula-wise, Jergens is beating EOS. But I would say scent-wise, EOS is beating Jergens as right now. When I'm sniffing it from the bottle, I don't smell it as much, like that product smell. You can smell like it's a lotion, you know it has something, but I feel like it comes through very clearly when I'm applying it to skin. Now, that is not automatically a deterrent for me, but because I have something that produces this same like scent profile, which is Pink Champagne by EOS, I probably would just go in that direction. But if you don't like the EOS formula, I would definitely say give this one a try and see how you feel. I can't speak to whether or not this one is going to have that product smell, but from sniff, I think it might kind of come through that product smell as well. So I can definitely say, this could be a deterrent for someone. So I would definitely say keep that in mind if you're going to try out these lotions. So if you tried them out, definitely sound off in the comments and let us know your thoughts. So next up, we got EOS. Okay, so I have the Creme de Pistachio. It has toasted pistachio, vanilla toffee, and blind woods. And I also picked up Cocoa Cashmere, which has velvety cocoa, sugared amber, and vanilla marshmallow. So we're going to talk about this one first. Now, as you can see, neither one of them are opened. I am not going to open this one because I already have a pistachio body butter from Trader Joe's that I'm trying to finish. So I won't open this one until I finish that one. So I'm just going to give my thoughts. I have not worn it on skin. Can't speak to the formula, but yeah, I'm getting a hint of woods, and it's like a hint of like toastiness, nuttiness. It is definitely a sweeter take on pistachio than I normally would go for, but I do see myself enjoying this. It's not like too overly gourmand, which I can enjoy, but it does have that sweetness. Please understand, it definitely has that sweetness. I don't think it's as sweet as vanilla cashmere, because I remember smelling vanilla cashmere for the first time and I was like, that is sweet. I did not feel that way about this one, so I'm definitely excited to see how it will wear on skin. So that is Creme de Pistachio. And then y'all, Cocoa Cashmere, baby. I smelled the peppermint one, did not like it. I smelled the caramel one. Did not like it. I kind of expected that. Like, I kind of expected to not really like either one of them. I definitely was pretty sure I was not going to like the peppermint one because I'm like, I don't want to walk around smelling minty. That's not my personal vibe. And the caramel one, I knew was going to be a hit or miss. But I heard a lot of people talking how it gives like that buttery caramel, very gourmand type of feel. And with hearing people describe it that way, I was like, there's a chance I'm not going to like it. Went to the store, sniffed it, did not like it. It was too caramel. I like a toned down caramel. I don't like that in your face buttery type of caramel. Like that's heavy on the gourmand aspect. I don't like that. But Cocoa Cashmere, I love this, okay? I think this is so good. This was love at first sniff. I enjoy it. I have not worn it yet. I'm literally fighting myself to not bust it out because I'm trying to finish some other lotions before I bust this one out. But y'all, I'm itching, y'all. I'm itching. I am itching to bust it out. I'm like, ooh, I'm fiending, dog. I'm fiending. Y'all, I promise you, your girl is fiending. I'm trying so hard not to bust this open. I'm trying to finish some other lotions, okay? I was like, I finished one last night. I was like, can I open this now? But I'm like, no, finish at least another one before you bust this one out. But y'all, I am so excited. The best way I can explain this is if Cocoa Puffs and Lucky Charms had a baby, right? You get that hint of like that cocoa-ness from the Cocoa Puffs. Like, I love Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs was always, like, hands down one of my favorite cereals growing up. And you get that chocolateness, specifically from the milk, right? That way that, not when you're taking a spoonful and you're eating it actively, but, like, the way that it turns the milk chocolate and you got that flavor and that essence of that cocoa in that milk mixed with the Lucky Charms, the marshmallows in the Lucky Charms. It gives that type of marshmallow. And I wasn't sure if it was going to do that because I was like, I wasn't sure if we were really gonna get marshmallow. And I'm not gonna lie, we all know like there are a lot of marshmallow is on trend, you know, it's very hyped up. A lot of people are obsessed, myself included, right? But the reality is a lot of people that are saying they're putting out something marshmallow does not give me personally a marshmallow vibe. It does not remind me of marshmallows a lot of the time, or something that I would connect with a marshmallow experience, right? As someone who grew up being able to eat marshmallows out of the bag and my mama being like, Marissa, stop eating those marshmallows. You know, they know, you don't need all that sugar. Like, I love marshmallows. So I still, to this day, could just eat them straight out of the bag. It don't gotta go with nothing else, okay? They're just that good. Most places are not doing marshmallow well, or it's overshadowed by something else. But I can definitely say for me, to my nose, from the bottle, I smell marshmallow. I don't know how it's going to perform on skin. I am grateful that I was able to get this. Shout out to the SA that helped me. Appreciate you, because she went to the back. She was like, no, it's not on the floor, but I can go to the back to get it for you. Yes, that's the kind of customer service we love. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I was able to get my hands on this. Like I said, I have not tried it, but I'm fiending, y'all. I'm fiending. So I will report back. I will. I promise you. I will report back. And I do have a variety of EOS lotions, so if you want to hear my thoughts on them and you want to see my collection, definitely sign up in the comments and I can do a video for you. But that is Cocoa Cashmere and Creme de Pistachio. So next up, we have some perfume oils from Sand and Fog. So as we know, Sand and Fog is all the rage right now. Everybody and their mama trying to get some. So this is, I believe, the Cafe Trio. So first up, we have Vanilla Latte. It is set to be inspired by Giordini's Toscana's Bianco Latte. And I do not have the original version of that fragrance. I have the mimic version, which is Compound 163. And to me, I would definitely say they're related. I would say, of course, with it being a perfume oil, it definitely, to me, is stronger. It has a stronger formulation, but it is a perfume oil, so that is to be expected. If you like a sweet, creamy, caramel, vanilla take on a fragrance, then I would definitely say you would enjoy this one. Next up, we have Caramel Macchiato, which is set to be inspired by Caramel Dream. I believe that is by Sabrina Carpenter. I have not smelled that fragrance, so I don't know. But to be honest, I get that hint of caramel, but I also get some type of like freshness to it. And I don't think that that makes any sense. I'm not picking up on like any coffee note or anything like that, but it has like a creamy, sweet caramel, but freshness to it. So I feel like the name is kind of deceiving because I was thinking like I would get probably like a whole bunch of coffee, but I really don't get that. I get like a very just lightweight, sweet caramel type of fragrance. And this is a way in which I can enjoy caramel. So I am enjoying this one. And for the third musketeer, we have Cream and Sugar, which is set to be inspired by Afternoon Delight by Maison Margiela, which is the house of Replica. And I think that I've smelled that. I really don't remember how that smells. So I do want to get my nose on it again to see if I enjoy it. But this is just a creamy, sweet fragrance. I think that it's very neutral. It's very simple. It's not too complex. It's not too complicated. I think that this can go with a lot of your combos. And so I think that it's just a very simple perfume oil. I can see this being one that will be a bit more mass appealing if you like a sweet fragrance because it's not complex. I think it is very linear, and I think that most people will enjoy it. Those were my pickups from Sand and Fog. So I don't think I showed y'all this, so please forgive me. But I told y'all back in September, ending of August, beginning of September, I went to Orlando. I had literally 2 work trips back to back in Orlando, Florida. And I showed you a brand that I picked up while there, but I don't recall showing you these items. So I picked up some perfume oils while I was there. I love perfume oils. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see behind me, but like on my stand, I have a tray of perfume oils, and quite honestly, did not really have space for these, but I was gonna get them because they weren't ones that we had at home. So first up, we have Watermelon. It is by Eden Natural, so I'm assuming that's a local vendor that they have to the Orlando area. And this is just a watermelon fragrance. Like if you like Pink Watermelon Blast by Bath and Body Works, then you will enjoy this. I feel like they are literally cut from the same cloth, and it's just a really good base if you like to wear watermelon fragrances and you just want to add something to that layering combo. So I would definitely say, if you can, find your nearest perfume oil vendor and see if they have this and give it a try. But I do like the way that this specific blend is done. Next up, we have Mon Paris. To me, it smells just like the fragrance. It has that like strawberry vibe, but there is something about, I can't really pinpoint what it is, but there is something in Mon Paris. If you've ever smelled Mon Paris by YSL, then you know what I'm talking about. It has a very specific blend, and this smells identical. Okay, it is by Wells Oil. I don't know who that is, but I know like some of their oils are sold even locally, so I don't know if they're specific to Florida, if they're specific to the US. I'm not completely sure, but I would definitely say this, that is identical to Mon Paris. I'm telling you, and I have got it on my nose, but I have Mon Paris and it smells just like that. And I was kind of surprised because I'm like, oh my gosh, you don't have Mon Paris at all. Like you have the perfume, but you don't have like any body care that is specifically like identical to this. So to be able to get my hands on the perfume oil was amazing. In Orlando, they also have the Have a Scent collection, which is honestly, I feel like probably one of the most popular perfume oil brands that we can see. So first up, I picked up Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. This is just a fresh citrusy type of fragrance. I do not own the original, but I definitely can see myself reaching for this when I just want that fresh citrusy type of vibe. I love that type of profile, so I know this will go with a lot of my collection. Y'all, yes, I got Herba Pura in a perfume oil. So when I picked up Mediterranean Mirage from Bath and Body Works from their Everyday Luxuries line, there was a lady that told me, she was like, if you enjoy Mediterranean Mirage, then you are going to love Herba Pura. Now, I was in Orlando, smelled Herba Pura at, was it Nordstrom's? I smelled it somewhere. I think I was at Nordstrom's, and I think it's the Millennium Mall. I was there, and I smelled it while there, and it was good, okay? And to me, Mediterranean Mirage does smell just like it, but baby, I ain't gonna lie to you. It was too rich for my blood, okay? I was like, oh, I can't buy this, but I do enjoy the way that it smells. So I would definitely say, if you can, get your nose on it, because I think this is good. Next up, we have C. This is inspired by Giorgio Armani. C. Oh, I love that fragrance, and baby, yes, they did it. Oh, C is so good. I don't feel like I see a lot of people talking about C, the C line in general, but if they are going to talk about C, they're talking about C Passion, which I totally agree, because C Passion is good. But people don't talk about C. I feel like the C line don't get that much love, and I don't understand why. I know people have talked about C Fiori. I feel like that is definitely one that I've seen people talk about. I've not got my nose on it. I don't know what it smells, but I do believe it is discontinued, so I don't know if I will ever get my nose on it. But C is to me, a grown woman fragrance, but it still has like a fruitiness, a fruity element, but it still has like a grown woman perfume vibe to it, and I enjoy this. So that was C. So those were the ones that I got from when I was in Orlando. But just yesterday I went to the hair store. I needed to repurchase Cloud by Ariana Grande, because if you saw my September's empties, you know that I had finished that out. So I needed to repurchase it because I wanted it back in my collection, but they did not have it. However, they had Marshmallow Dreams. Oh my gosh, y'all. Now, I don't know who this is originally inspired by, but if you like Young Bougie Marshmallow, that's what this reminds me of. But it says inspired by Marshmallow Dreams, so I'm assuming another company has like a Marshmallow Dreams fragrance that this is inspired by. But to me, it puts me in the mind of Young Bougie Marshmallow. And when I say that marshmallow is marshmallow, it's marshmallow like it's never marshmallow before. It is doing everything it needs to do. I have not seen that many people talk about it. I saw somebody post it, I want to say in the Facebook group I saw where I first saw it, and to go into my store, and I was like, oh my gosh, that smells so good. But you know, sometimes even when you're in the store, you don't really smell stuff until you get out the store. So I got out the store, I had made it home, I had washed my hands, and I put some on my hands, and I kept going, oh my gosh, that's so good. And it took everything in me. I promise you, y'all, it took everything in me not to go back to the store today and just get more and more and more, because I want backups on backups on backups on backups on backups. When I say this is so good, y'all, oh my gosh, this is so good. I would definitely say, see if you can find it. See if you can find it. Now, I'm always an advocate, check your hair store first. If you have a hair store near you that sells perfume oils, check there first. But baby, you have to. You have to. Especially if you love Young Bougie Marshmallow. You love that fluffy, sweet, fruity take on a marshmallow. There's no words. This is it. I'm telling you, I want 14 of them now. Splendid, wonderful, beautiful, amazing. 14 of them now. Neo, yesterday. I wanted them. What you mean they ain't here yet? Like, I want so many of them so bad. Like, I cannot express to you how bad I want more. And I'm trying to leave some for the other folk. Y'all, I'm trying. But I want to go pick up at least 1 or 2 more of these, okay? So I don't know. But yes, she the truth. Hear me what I say now. I'm telling the truth. I tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie. Come on now. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. She's it. Okay, I'm telling you. Don't say I ain't tell you. Don't say Marissa ain't saying nothing. I don't want to hear. Why nobody tell me how good it was? I'm telling you now. You heard it here. I don't know if you heard it here first, but if you did, if I'm first, then I'm first, you know? Just saying. So next up, we are going to move into fragrance mist, and I have Black Tea from Bath & Body Works. This is from their aromatherapy line. To me, this literally just smells like black tea. Okay, like, I'm not even gonna hold you. It smells like tea with a hint of sweetness. Like, it probably got a little bit of honey in it. like just a little bit, but it's black tea. If you've ever tasted black tea, then you know what I'm talking about. Is that now? This one got the girls divided. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This one got the girls divided. There are people like me that love it, and there are people that are like, I hate it. It stank. I don't like it. It's dead. It was the worst thing they could ever put out in their entire life. I don't know about that, but there are some people that just do not enjoy this. Now, is tea naturally going to be an acquired taste? Most definitely. I definitely think that. And to me, this smells like black tea. If you know what fresh brewed black tea smells like, if you are a tea lover, I am a tea lover. I prefer like green or mint. Those are my preferences. But black tea, and not just like the sweet tea. I'm talking about black tea when it's freshly brewed. You ain't got nothing in it. It smells like this. It smells like this. And so I can understand that not being a whole bunch of people's literally cup of tea, all pun intended. But I would definitely say this is going to be one of those things you have to get your nose on. And I would definitely say you probably have to smell it outside of the store. So spray it on skin, give it time to sit before you decide whether or not you will purchase. Because everybody don't like this. But I do. I primarily have been using it to wear to bed. I think it's very like calming. I would definitely say you have to get your nose on it. You have to see how you feel. But I think it's very warm and comforting. It's a fragrance mist. It's not going to last all day or all night. But I enjoy it. And I do find it to be very calming, very soothing for the bedtime. I paired it with Milk by Bath & Body Works. And I enjoy that combo. So I would definitely say get your nose on it and see what are your thoughts, but that is black tea. Next up, I got Touch of Gold. It has bright blackberries, golden orange blossom, and decadent tonka. Now, first up, the bottle. Oh, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Now, I'm gonna be honest. There are times where I love this, and there are times where it's just I'm being honest. There are times where I'm just like, oh my gosh, it smells so good. And there are times where it's just like, meh, it's okay. And I'm still playing with it and garnering an opinion. When I first sniff, I was like, I enjoy that, right? I enjoy it. I smell the blackberry. I get a lot of that orange blossom. But I do think as a sitting, the tonka is able to come through a little bit more, which I am enjoying. So this is definitely one of those ones you have to spray. You have to put it on skin. You got to spray it outside the store. You have to experience it outside of the store. I heard this, for the most part, being compared to Platinum. I would say they are cousins, right? I would definitely say that they are definitely related. And they share some of the same blood, but they still got to they got enough difference in them as well, right? They play together from time to time. You know, they go out, they do brunch, they hang out, right? They do the cousins meet up. That's what they are. This is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, hot cocoa, or coffee. I promise you, this is going to be a select fragrance profile. It, to me, gives a grown woman, older, mature type of fragrance. And when I'm saying older, I'm not necessarily speaking granny, because I know a lot of people like to use that. Like, it don't smell like grandmother or maternal in that way. But this is definitely something that I would say an older woman, you know, who got like a job. She's probably working in corporate America. You know, she paying bills. She got bills that come in her name. A grown woman would like. I could definitely see someone that is like a juvenile, like a young teenager, not really vibing with this and not like enjoying this. I think that is definitely for a grown woman, right? And so I would definitely say you have to get your nose on this. I would say get to your nearest Bath & Body Works and see if it's sold in your store to get your nose on it. If you can, I would definitely say do not blind buy this. I promise you, get your nose on it first. I'm still not sold, but I am still trying her out. I still test her. I still use combos. So I'm trying to formulate my opinion, but right now I'm in the middle. It depends on the day. Right now, present day, I am enjoying hers. I smell that tonka coming through right now and I'm enjoying it. So it just depends. So you definitely have to get your nose on there, but that is Touch of Gold. We got Infinite Radius, y'all. This is Sweet Mandarin, Opulent Muguet, and Sensual Amber Wood. And this is set to be inspired by Perfumes de Marly. Now, Baby, I don't think I've ever smelled the original fragrance. I can't recall, and if I did, I don't really remember how it smells. But what I will say is I have Valaya by Heaven Sent by Shannon. I have Ethereal by Omas Cosmetics, the body oil. And I have this. Because all three of them smell alike, I would definitely go as far to say that this is probably an accurate depiction on Valaya. I've seen people talk about it, and they do say it does remind them of Valaya. I love this fragrance profile. This is a grown woman fragrance, but it has some sweetness. It has that cleanness. Oh, it is so good. I'm excited to see how this will change over time, because I know my Valaya by Heaven Sent by Shannon changed over time, and it was it's so good. But definitely, I believe it is still in stores. Get your nose on it. That bottle is gorgeous. Like, look at that iridescence and that gold. It is so good. I got this with a reward that was getting ready to expire, so I just went ahead and got it, so I didn't pay any money for it. Thank you, Jesus. Didn't have to pay a dime, but I love her, so she's so good. So good. So that is Infinite Radiance. All right, y'all, we trucking along. So next up, we are moving into fragrances. I picked up Series Sierra, which translates to Cherry Blossom. This is by Soli Notes. I picked this up from JCPenney's. This is just a fresh floral type of fragrance. So if you like Japanese Cherry Blossom by Bath and Body Works, I could think that you would enjoy this, but I do believe that an original Cherry Blossom is a lighter, fresher take on it. That is my opinion. So I would definitely say get down to your JCPenney and give them a whiff, and you get a 1.7 fluid ounce for under $30. So I think that's very affordable. So I would definitely say give Soli Notes a try. They are designed to be layered, right? So it's a single note fragrance that is designed to be layered and made to make your own like special concoction. So I definitely say if you love layering, I definitely think you need some type of Soli Notes in your collection, and they have a variety of options to choose from. So that is Series Sierra, which translates to Cherry Blossom. Next up, we have Stale Caramel from Le Monde Gourmand. I picked this up from TJ Maxx for $14.99. Now, this is one of the ways where I was like, caramel has to be done a very certain type of way, and I love when caramel is done in a very creamy, lactonic type of way, like Bianco Latte. Like, I like that type of scent profile where it still has like some fluffiness to it or some creaminess to it. It's not just a buttery caramel, and this is that. Like, it has that creaminess. It is so good. I enjoy this. This is beautiful. It, I believe, has some whipped cream. It has like some type of cream in it. Like, it is so good. I believe it has vanilla in it. It's just a creamy, whipped kind of feel, lactonic take on a caramel, and I definitely enjoy the way that this is done. I have a lot of Le Monde Gourmand fragrances, so if you ever want to see my entire collection, just sound off in the comments below and I can definitely get that video out for you. But I am enjoying her, and I love that I have her, and I'm excited to really pull her out more in this fall winter season. She's gonna get a lot of love. So that is Stale Caramel by Le Monde Gourmand. Next up, we have Clean Classic. This is Skin and Vanilla. I picked this up from Burlington. Now, what I will say is I have Clean Reserve. They're all the same house, but I think there are different, like, there are changes to the way that the fragrances are formulated. That's why they put it under different classifications. I don't know all the ins and outs. I'm just going to say that is the best explanation that I can give you. But this is Skin with Vanilla. Now, I know this one has a fresher take on skin. So if you like Skin by Clean Reserve, that has more of a sweet, lactonic, fluffy take on the fragrance. This is more of a fresher take. Now, do you need both? Probably not. Do I have both? Yes. Do you need both? I'm gonna say no. If you want a sweeter, creamier, fluffier take, then I would say get your nose on Clean Reserve's Skin. If you want a fresher, lighter take, then I would definitely say get your nose on Clean Classic. This is Skin and Vanilla. I think either one is like a your skin but better type of fragrance. I think both are great, especially for those who work in healthcare who cannot wear something too loud. I think it's just going to be about your preference on which take you want. That is Clean Classic, Skin, and Vanilla. And last but not least, we have Moschino's Toy 2. So I have heard people talk about this fragrance, and it is so good. Now, it is a fresh, clean, kind of soapy, powdery, fresh, I think I said fresh twice, fragrance. I think you have to enjoy fresh, kind of citrusy fragrances to enjoy this one. If you really like a very, I hate to say it, but like a clean girl aesthetic, I can definitely see you enjoying this one. I've seen people talk about this, and technically this was a blind buy. This was in like fragrance gel at, I want to say, TJ Maxx, and I researched it. I heard people talk about it, and every time I heard people talk about it, first person I heard talk about it was Shanine. Ever since she talks about it, I was like, I feel like that's a fragrance that I enjoy, but I had never really like seen it. And then I finally saw it, and I like researched it while in store, and I was like, I think I would like it, so I bought it. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I did get it from, I believe, TJ Maxx, and I enjoy it, right? I enjoy it for like, it's a great running errand fragrance. It's a great bedtime fragrance. I wear this to work just to have like that freshness when I don't want to do too much, or I know that like I have meetings, I'm going to be around people, and I don't know if they have like allergies. I don't want to be offensive. I know that this is a safe reach, so I definitely am enjoying this. And this is Moschino's Toy 2, and the bottle is cute. I know for some people it's gonna be a little childish, but I think the bottle is very cute, and one of my babies saw it and it's like, oh my gosh, it's a teddy bear, it's so cute. So that is it for today's video. I hope this video is not too long, but if you stuck with me to the end, I greatly appreciate it. Definitely sign up in the comments and let me know if you have any of these products and what are your thoughts, or if you have some new in things that you really want to share with the Lovebug tribe, just let us know. But that is it for today's video. I hope to see you back here next time for another upload, but until then, remember that I love you, God loves you, so remember to always, and I do mean always, love you too. Smooches, Lovebug.